Every human being has a story that walks with them, and every story carries a lesson. No matter who the person is or what the story looks like, each one has a message to learn from. Today, I will share with you the story of a man whose early life was not much different from most of ours. Can you imagine what kind of story this man has? At the age of 15, he was close to losing his life. Forget football, forget his career, forget everything. He was about to lose his life after suffering from a heart disease, a deadly one. He lived on a small island geographically belonging to the African continent. He came from Portugal, especially from the Madeira island, which belongs to Portugal. He was a boy whose mother once thought about aborting him, wondering where she would find food for him, while struggling with a very hard life. This story shows that human life is made of steps, one after another, and that nothing happens overnight. Every story that makes an impact usually starts from a hard and humble beginning. Ronaldo's father, José Diniz Aveiro, a farmer, once served as a soldier in the Portuguese army. And Maria Dolores dos Santos Aveiro, a mother not much different from most of our mothers. When it comes to work, his mother used to go to restaurants and cook food to earn a living. But today, she travels on private planes. These two parents, on the 5th of February 1985 on their island, in the main city of Funchal, were blessed with a baby boy they named Ronaldo. As his father said, he named him after the U.S. President Ronald Reagan. Welcome to the full story of Cristiano Ronaldo. The man we're talking about today is Cristiano Ronaldo. When he first opened his eyes, the only thing that caught his attention on the island where he lived was seeing kids playing football. You could say he was raised through football. It was noticed that he was better at football than other kids his age, and that made his parents do something that, at that time, was considered unusual. They focused all their efforts on football, almost ignoring school and education. Even though Ronaldo himself wasn't good at school, every little coin they got was used to buy him football shoes, a ball, and the clothes he would wear while playing. They put all their hopes into that talent. There is also information saying that Ronaldo's mother once thought about aborting him while she was pregnant. The reason was that Ronaldo's father, apart from doing small jobs, didn't have a good income to support the family. He was also known to drink a lot of alcohol. So his mother thought, I already have other children older than him, and you can see how hard life is and how poor we are. How could I raise another child? What would he eat? She seriously considered ending the pregnancy, but destiny had already written that this child would one day change her life, and that she would travel around the world because of him, even being able to afford her own private jet. Welcome to our video today. My name is Abi Coffee, and this is AK Documentary. The first step for Ronaldo was when he was 7 years old. At that time, his father worked as a low-level staff member handling equipment at a small club on the island called Andorinha. Naturally, his father registered his son there. From 1992 to 1995, Cristiano Ronaldo played for this small club. At the age of 8, he signed his very first contract in his life. Life, like human life, is like climbing a ladder, step by step, moving higher. The next step for Cristiano Ronaldo was a slightly bigger club on the same island called Nacional Madeira. They said, "Come, we will register you." Day by day, people noticed the talent of this young boy growing. However, the most important step in his life came when he was 20 years old and made a decision. Of course, with his parents' advice, he left the entire island, making a geographical change, from a small island off the coast of Africa to one of Europe's capitals, Lisbon, the capital of Portugal. From that point, of course, we will hear familiar football club names. Sporting Lisbon conducted physical and professional tests and announced the signing of this young, slim talent, who was only 12 years old at the time, to join their youth academy. When he went to Portugal, he left Madeira, the African island, feeling the distance from his family. Even today, if you look at Ronaldo's life, you can see that he values family highly. Every award he receives, his mother is nearby, and he takes great care of his siblings.
My mother gave up a lot for me. She often went to bed hungry just so I could eat because we had no money. She worked every day, even at night as a cleaner, to buy me soccer boots so that I could play soccer when I was a kid. She's not just my parent. She is my hero. I love you so much, Mom.
When Cristiano Ronaldo was 14 years old, he signed his first real contract with Sporting Lisbon. That same year, something happened that changed his life. Ronaldo was expelled from school. The reason? He spoke badly to a teacher after he felt the teacher had treated him unfairly. Ronaldo didn't accept disrespect, so he left school. He always knew that he was weak in education, but he had strong focus, intelligence, and energy, which he gave completely to football. When Ronaldo was 15 years old, he faced a big challenge. His heart was beating too fast and irregularly. Doctors said that if it was not treated, it could cause death. The club, Sporting Lisbon, spoke with his parents, and they agreed to do a small laser surgery to fix his heart. The operation was successful, and when he turned 16, he returned to football stronger than before. Soon, he joined the first team of Sporting Lisbon, where he played 13 matches, scored 5 goals, and made 6 assists. At that time, Ronaldo was not famous in Europe yet. Only people in Portugal knew him. But everything changed on August 6, 2003, when there was a friendly match between Sporting Lisbon and Manchester United. In that game, Ronaldo showed amazing skills, speed, and confidence. The Manchester United players were surprised and asked each other, "Where did this 18-year-old boy come from?" After the match, the team captain Rio Ferdinand said, "When the game ended and we got on the bus, everyone was talking about that boy. We couldn't stop thinking about him." They told their coach, Sir Alex Ferguson, to sign Ronaldo immediately. Just 6 days later, on August 12, 2003, Ronaldo was in Manchester United's medical room, only 18 years old and speaking only Portuguese. The club decided to give him shirt number 7, a number worn by legends like David Beckham, who had just left the team. Ronaldo wanted to wear number 28, the same number he had at Sporting Lisbon, but Ferguson told him. Cristiano Ronaldo scored his first goal for his new club from a free kick.
في وضعيات مثل هذه
He stayed with the team for 7 seasons, winning many trophies, including the most important one, the Champions League. On a personal level, Ronaldo won the Ballon d'Or in 2008, an award he had always dreamed of. He cared about change and new challenges, so he decided to move to another club. On June 26, 2009, Ronaldo officially joined Real Madrid, the best club in the world at that time. He became the most expensive player in history, and when he arrived at the Santiago Bernabéu Stadium, over 80,000 fans came to welcome him. It was an unbelievable moment. Ronaldo played 438 games for Real Madrid and scored 411 goals. Almost a goal in every match, which was amazing. He stayed there until 2018, winning every major trophy possible.
¿Quieres jugar del Madrid? No esperaba que el estadio está lleno solo para me ver, no hagas grito. Impresionante. Vamos. 1, 2, 3.
Besides being a great footballer, Ronaldo also became a successful businessman and one of the most famous athletes in the world. After leaving Real Madrid, he joined Juventus, later returned to Manchester United, and now plays for Al Nassr in Saudi Arabia.